this ain't talking about a covenant for all nations. The covenant is for the Israelites.
Right.
The Israelites was brought out of Egypt. Go ahead.
Because they continue not in my covenant.
And we broke God's laws. We ain't continue in the covenant. Go ahead.
And I regarded them not, saith the Lord.
So guess what? The Most High turned his back on us.
Right.
For breaking his laws. That's why we went in slavery. Go ahead.
For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel.
No, I'm making a new covenant with everybody.
With the house of Israel.
But tell your pastor come out here and show us where the Most High making a new covenant for everybody. We tired of these Christians always talking about, well, he made a covenant with the Gentiles.
Right.
Go ahead.
After those days, saith the Lord, I will put my laws into their mind.
And this is the covenant that the Most High said, the new covenant he said he was going to make with us. He's going to put the laws in our mind. Right? Go ahead.
And write them in their hearts.
Right, in our mind. Going to write them in our mind. Go ahead.
And I will be to them a God.
Because guess what? We're going to automatically operate off the laws in that day. We're going to be walking Bibles. We are the children of Israel. We're going to be walking Bibles. That's why he said he's going to put them in our minds and write them in our hearts. Because we are going to be the walking Bibles. Go ahead.
And they shall be to me a people.
And guess what? Once you come back, the Most High say, them my children right there. Them my children right there. So that's why we out here. We out here to raise our people back up. Tell them you the greatest thing on the face of the earth. Tell them you the greatest thing on the face of the earth. Right? Go ahead.
And they shall not teach every man his neighbor.
That's right. So guess what? We ain't going to have to teach our people no more. Because the Most High is going to write all of the scriptures in our inner part. All right, sister.
All right, brother.
The Most High is going to sear our minds with the truth, with the history and the laws. What you got, the wide?
I had Daniel 7 and 5:25.
Okay.
It says that he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
The he is the Israel is the nation of Esau, the dragon, the red dragon, and he shall speak what?
And he shall speak great Salakia. And he shall speak great words against the Most High.
God loves everybody. The Jewish man is God's chosen people.
God.
And he shall speak great words against the Most High. Right. Talking about you white people, you white nation, the red dragon. Go ahead.
And shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
And you wore the Israelites out with your oppression, your slavery, with your yokes of iron. You wore the Israelites out.
Right.
You wore the saints of the Most High out. Go ahead.
And think to change times
And
laws.
That's why the sister was up here talking about women evolve. It's 2018. To think to change times and what?
And laws.
That's right. So that's why you got gay marriage.
Right.
That's why you got faggots and lesbians up and down the block.
Right.
That's right.
That's why you got our women thinking they can run us.
Right.
Because the devil thought that he could change times and laws.
That's right.
Right.
He thought that he could change times and laws. But
Right.
guess what? We ain't the niggas. We stand on the natural order. We stand in the natural order.
Right.
Mr. White Man, he tried to change times and laws, but we back on time now.
Right.
Israel coming back on time now. Go ahead.
And think to change times and laws.
Right?
And they shall be given into his hand unto a time and times and the dividing of time.
And guess what? We was given into your hands for 350 years, Mr. White Man.
Right.
Time, a time, and a dividing of time.
Right.
So your ass got proud over 350 years.
That's right.
Yeah, you, Mr. Miss Moab confounded. Her ass walking down the street confounded. That's right. The niggas is back.
That's right.
Go ahead.
But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion.
That's right. The Most High said that judgment gonna stand.
Right.
That judgment gonna stand.
Right.
And we taking your rulership away, Mr. White Man.
That's right.
The judgment shall sit.
Right.
And he shall take away your dominion.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven
That's right. Guess what? Go ahead.
shall be given to the people of the saints.
The what shall be under the whole heaven? The what under the whole heaven?
And the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven
The greatness of the kingdom under the entire heaven. Go ahead.
shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High.
That's what we out here doing. We waking your ass up.
That's right.
So you'll know how to deal with the white man and be honorable.
Right.
Instead of being scared of his ass and telling your brothers to do something about it.
Right.
Get your ass over here on the front line with us and fight with us.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Right.
Instead of telling us to do something about it, get your ass up here. Go ahead.
Whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom.
And the Most High, guess what? When we come back to rule, brother, we ain't coming out of power.
Right.
That's what you don't know.
That's
You
right.
a king. When you come back in power, you're going to be ruling over these dirty animals forever.
That's right.
That's what y'all don't know. The Most High love y'all so much, he whooped you down, so when your kingdom comes, ain't nobody else going to conquer you no more.
That's right.
Go ahead. The niggas tight. This is our last conquering.
That's right.
You corny ass other nations, you ain't got no other kingdom.
That's
Once
right.
this joke go down, you done.
That's right.
You done.
Right.
The Arabs, the Chinese, all them bastards going down with you, Mr. White. I know. He got a song called Tom Ford.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, he got a
Mention
song
again,
called
mention
Tom
again, brother. Pause for a second.
about a faggot.
Just mention it one more time.
He got a. Say,
Jay-Z
Mention
got a
that one
song.
more time.
Jay-Z got a song called Tom Ford.
Tom
Yeah.
Ford.
Right? And I know he regret putting
Making
that song out
yeah,
there.
Yeah.
Mention that article again and
Oh,
pause.
you didn't see it?
Yeah, I don't think it's seen.
Okay. So yeah, so now listen. This is an idol too. One of your idols and stars today. Our people like these abominable ass designers. Right? They all be coming out sooner or later. See that? Tom Ford thinks all men should be penetrated at least once. Dusty ass Grecian. This dusty ass Roman. And it says aged and fatherhood haven't mellowed Tom Ford. So this nigga done got married. And he got children, and he talking about, Tom Ford is talking about every man should be penetrated at least once.
He's out of his mind.
The white man is the natural factor.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He wants to weaken everybody by his demonic sexual rituals.
Huh.
He wants to weaken all men. Right? Go ahead. What type of garbage is that garbage?
Like the scripture said, change times and laws.
And then the faggot, I read part of the article. He said that because all men need to feel like what it is to be a woman. How the hell that's gonna make you feel like it being a woman? A woman is a gender. You dirty ass Grecian, dirty shit packing ass Roman. Excuse me, slocky, pause. I had to say it like that. Go ahead, brother. Slocky for the little language, just a little angry. Go ahead. Yeah.
Verse 15. And if it seem evil unto you,
So this is what we telling our people. That's why we told the sister, whoever despises the word shall be destroyed. If it seems evil unto thee, right? We telling you to keep the commandments, come back and repent. If it seems evil unto thee to do what?
to serve the Lord, choose you this day
That's right.
whom you will serve.
Right, so choose who you gonna serve. You're gonna either serve yourself, you're gonna serve Mr. White Man or your pastor.
That's right.
or you going to serve the Most High? Choose you this day who you going to serve. That's what we be telling y'all. We come out here to weed the wicked and the righteous of our people out. Choose you this day who ye shall serve. Go ahead.
Whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites, who in whose land ye dwell.
Right.
But as for me,
as for us Israelites up here,
That's right.
as for us Israelites up here, go ahead.
and my house,
And this is our house. Go ahead.
we will serve Yahweh.
We gonna do what?
Serve Yahweh.
We gonna serve the Most High God power.
Right.
Yahweh.
Come.
Ba'ashem HaMashiach Yahweh.
That's right.
That's what we gonna serve. Right? So guess what? We gonna get out of here. Give me that. Let's go to rope it though. Give me that.
I got Nate. I just got precept.
Got a precept?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, give me what you got.
Got Micah 2 and 10.
Now give me Sirach 11:29.
Got your clock 12.
Me and our house, we gonna serve the Lord. So we out here to weed our people out. We gonna serve the Lord. This is my house, my brothers, my family, the righteous of my nation. We gonna serve the Lord. Sirach 11:29.
You said 11 and what?
11:29. Sirach 11:29. For me and my house, we gonna serve the Lord. That's why you see us brothers, we always circumspect about who we deal with, right? We always careful about who come around us. Because our house, we gonna serve the Lord. Give me that, Sirach
This is the
11:29.
book of Sirach, chapter 11, verse 29.
Right.
It says, bring not every man into thy house.
Bring not every man into what?
Bring not every man into thy house.
So guess what? We out here to weed the righteous and the wicked of our people.
Right.
Right? Bring not every man amongst us.
Right.
We don't bring every man amongst us. Right? Go ahead.
Bring not every man into thy house.
Uh-huh.
For the deceitful man have many trains.
For the deceitful man have what?
Many trains.
That's why I said choose ye who you gonna serve this day. Because the deceitful man got many tricks. That's what trains mean. He got many ways. He got many little wicked tricks about himself. Go ahead.
It says, like as a partridge taken and kept in a cage,
That's right. That's a bird. Go ahead.
so is the heart of the proud.
Right.
And like as a spy, watcheth he for thy fall.
That's right. So guess what? The partridge sits there in a tree and just watch everything.
right.
Right? So it's saying, so is thy what? Waiting for thy fall?
So is the heart of the proud, and like as a spy, watcheth he for thy fall.
That's right. So the heart of the proud, that's you other nations. That's Esau. And that's wicked people that be trying to creep up amongst us with their garbage. Go ahead.
Verse 31.
Uh-huh.
For he lieth in wait and turneth good into evil.
That's right. That's why we out here to weed our people out. Because he lieth in wait and turn good into evil. Also, Mr. White Man sending agent provocateurs amongst us. Right? But you ain't gonna find nothing. All you trying to cause confusion. We get that garbage away from us ASAP. So you send your agent provocateur, they getting their ass out of here. They ain't gonna last around men like us.
Right.
You wicked niggas and sisters not gonna last around men like us. Go ahead. Even if you get a chance to get beside us a second, you're not gonna last. Go ahead.
And things worthy praise will lay blame upon thee.
That's right. And the things that's worthy of praise, they will lay blame upon us. Go ahead.
Of a spark of fire and heap of coals
Uh-huh.
is kindled. A sinful man left wait for blood.
That's right. As a spark of fire and coals is kindled. Just like a spark of fire Kindles coals, how it take that long? You take long for a spark, the Kindle coals. So is what?
Salakia. Of a spark of fire, a heap of coals is kindled,
Right?
and a sinful man layeth wait for blood.
So guess what? Just how long it take for that spark to fire up them coals and kindle them coals, a sinful man sit back and meditate and wait for that right time. Right? To do what?
And a sinful man layeth wait for blood.
That's right. And he wait for blood.
Right.
Go ahead.
Take heed of a mischievous man.
That's right. So guess what? We circumspect around here. That's why we tell you to choose thee this day who you gonna serve. Because if you serving the Lord, then you a part of his flock. We can rub elbows with you. But if not, the best thing you can do is get away from brothers like us.
Right.
That's the best thing. Go
Come
ahead.
on.
Says, take heed of a mischievous man, for he worketh wickedness, lest he bring upon thee a perpetual blot.
That's right. He worketh with wickedness, lest he bring upon you a perpetual black. Right? And I done had niggas in this thing I had to get away from that work wickedness all the time. And really not in the spirit. They come around faking, right? And to tell you the truth, if I was in the world, I would have put them niggas to death. I'm telling you straight up, I would have put them niggas to death. And by the mercies of the Most High, I didn't do it with the last joker. Nigga come around my family with that. So I'm letting y'all brothers and sisters know, you got any folly, don't come around us with that. Pick somebody else to go around with that garbage. All right? Not these set of brothers. Go ahead. Conox? Go ahead. Go ahead.
It says, receive a stranger into thy house.
Receive what?
Receive a stranger into thy house, and he will disturb thee.
What would he do?
And he will disturb thee.
Give me Sirach 6 and 7. Receive a what?
A stranger in thy house, and he will disturb thee, and turn thee out of thy own.
And he will turn you out of your way. He will corrupt the order and way in your house. Right? Go ahead. Sirach 6 and 7.
Book of Sirach,
That's at the end.
Ecclesiasticus, chapter 6, verse 7.
Receive a stranger in thy house, and he will turn thee out of thy way. So this is instructions on how to deal with strangers or newcomers. This to you brothers and sisters, or to you brothers that run camps, you sisters that's in this truth, or you brothers that just coming, brothers and sisters just coming in the truth. Read.
If thou wouldst get a friend,
Right?
prove him first.
So the Most High said, if you're going to get a friend, prove them first. That's what you do. Right? This ain't no game. Don't nobody just able to jump up in front of us, man. If thou would get a friend, prove them first. Go ahead.
And be not hasty to credit him.
And be not what?
Hasty to credit him.
Go ahead.
For some man is a friend for his own occasion.
So some man is a friend to you for his own benefit. He looking to get something out of you. Instead of saying, well, damn, this is a nice brother or righteous sister. I just want to rub elbows with this righteous brother or sister. Right? Go ahead.
And will not abide in the day of thy trouble.
And guess what? They're not going to hold you down or be right there for you when you're going through something. Because they're only there for their own gain. Go ahead.
And there be a friend who being turned to enmity and strife will discover thy reproach.
And guess what? Those friends that will be turning to your enemy and y'all have an argument, they will do what?
And will abide in the day
And they will
of
do
thy
what? Discover what?
Salakia, and will discover thy reproach.
That means if you get into an argument or you get into you and that person have an issue, if you didn't prove them first, that person is going to tell your secrets. Right. That's what that means. Discover thy reproach. They are going to expose your secrets. Go ahead.
Again, some friend is a companion at the table.
That's right. So guess what? When things going good, he a companion. That's your man. He's your man when things going good at the table. Go ahead.
And will not continue in the day of thy affliction.
What he's not going to do?
Continue in the day of thy affliction.
He ain't going to be by your side when you're going through something, like it said. Go ahead.
But in thy prosperity.
Yeah, but in thy what?
In thy prosperity.
So when everything going good, when the money going good, in thy prosperity, go ahead.
He will be as thyself.
And guess what? He going to say, this is my man. Man, let me tell you, I'd kill anybody for you. Go ahead.
And will be bold over thy servants.
And guess what? A lot of them type of people, they do too much. They always trying to be bold over people around you. Man, look, I got to protect my man. How you, look, watch out for this nigga. Hold up, nigga, shut up. I only been knowing you for 4 years. I've been knowing this nigga for 35 years. Talking about watching, get your ass out of here, watch you. And that be the dudes that got something to prove. Right. Because they want something out of you. Right. Go ahead.
If thou be brought low, he will be against thee.
That's right. And guess what? If you brought low to a low estate, if the Most High take your money from you, he's going to be what?
He will be against thee.
And guess what? He going to go against you. Right? That's when the attack going to come in. Go ahead.
And will hide himself from thy face.
That's right. He's going to hide his real self from you. And he's going to be doing all of that garbage in secret. Go ahead.
Separate thyself from thine enemies.
Do what?
Separate thyself from thine enemies.
He's talking about the people of our nation, our enemies of our nation, and the other nations. Go ahead.
And take heed of thy friends.
That's right. So we got to take heed of who around us. We got to make sure we know what our friends are. That's why I said if you would get a friend, prove him first. Go ahead.
A faithful friend is a strong defense.
What is a faithful friend?
A strong defense.
Go ahead.
And he that hath found such an one hath found a treasure.
So guess what? A faithful friend, real family, Zephaniah 2:1 with the Israelites, he hath found a what?
A treasure.
So guess what? When we come back together, we rich as hell. When we bind together, we rich as hell.
Come.
Go ahead.
Nothing doeth contravail a faithful friend.
So guess what? Nothing can compare to a faithful friend. Don't nothing compare to a faithful, loyal friend. Go ahead.
And his excellency is vulnerable, unviable.
And his what?
His excellency is unviable.
So that loyal and faithful friend, his love and loyalty is invaluable. You can't pay for a friend like that. You can't pay for a loved one like that. It's invaluable. Go ahead.
A faithful friend is the medicine of life.
What is the faithful friend?
The medicine of life.
The medicine of life. Right? Go ahead.
And they that fear the Lord shall find him.
And guess what? Those that keep the commandments and fear the Most High, you're going to have some type of moral structure about yourself. You're going to have moral structure about the friends that you pick and choose to deal with. Go ahead.
Whoso feareth the Lord shall direct his friendship aright.
So guess what? If I fear the Lord, if I'm a righteous man, I'm going to correct my friend. So whoso feareth the Lord, direct his friendship aright. Right? That means if it start going off, if y'all have little spats, man, if you got a good friend, you're going to be like, man, look, man, I love you to hell with all that garbage. Nigga, we got mad the other day, we argued, all of that, but we family, to hell with that.
Right.
That's some garbage. Okay, we got mad, call each other all type of niggas and all that, to hell with that. What that mean? Go ahead.
For as he is, so shall his neighbor be also.
That's right. So as he is, so shall his neighbor be also. Because guess what? If anything happened with these brothers, it happened to me. If anything happened to one of these brothers, it happened to all of us. If somebody try to harm these brothers, you done harmed all of us.
Right.
You done tried to harm all of us. You come up against one of us, you done came up against all of us.
Right.
As his friend is, so shall what? As he is, so shall what?
So,
As he is, so shall his what?
as he is, so shall his neighbor be also.
So guess what? As you are, you're gonna make sure your man just like that. You're gonna make sure your own people, if you once you straight, you're gonna make sure your people straight.
Come.
Go ahead.
That's it on that.
Block. Go ahead, give me that. You got that.
What?
Sirach 12 and 13. You got this 12 and 13.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent?
Ecclesiastes. Matter of fact, give me 2 Kings 2 and 1.
Second Peter's.
2 Kings.
Second Kings. Okay.
Got it up.
Now go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead and let the wild go.
Yeah.
We've been all the same for a couple of years. 2 Kings 2 and 1.
This thing got like 2 more minutes left on the back.
Yeah, we about to wrap up.
Okay.
2 Kings chapter 2 and 1. So we are the Hebrew Israelites, you so-called blacks, Hispanic, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, and you brothers and sisters scattered throughout the 4 corners of the earth. We out here to raise you up, right? We're going to sign out. We're going to say Yahweh, Hashem,
Bashem,
Hamashiach,
Hamashiach,
Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh Shai,
Barakatham,
Barakatham,
Mashemaratham. That's
Mashemaratham.
the Most High, in the name of the anointed Savior, bless you, brothers and sisters, in the ancient Hebrew tongue. Right? So we're going to sign out. We're going to say Kwam Yasha Allah. That means arise Israel. We got next. Right? Go ahead, give me that. 2 Kings 2 and 1.
This is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 2, verse 1.
Right.
And it came to pass,
Right.
when the Lord would take up Elijah into heaven.
1 Kings 2 and 1. Salah. 1 Kings 2 and 1. Salah. First Kings 2 and 1.
Salakia.
What we got?
It's the book of 1 Kings, chapter 2, verse 1.
Right. Go ahead.
Now the days of David drew nigh that he should die.
Right.
And he charged Solomon his son, saying,
Right.
I go the way of all the earth.
So this is our message to the Israelites. Go ahead.
I go the way of all the earth.
Uh-huh.
Be thou strong, therefore, and show thyself a man.
Right.
And keep the charge of the Lord thy God.
What do we supposed to do?
And keep the charge of the Lord thy God.
Go ahead.
To walk in his ways.
Right.
And to keep his statutes.
Do what?
And to keep his statutes.
Uh-huh.
And his commandments.
Uh-huh.
And his judgments.
Uh-huh.
And his testimonies.
Right.
As it is written in the law of Moses.
Right.
That thou mayest prosper in all that thou doest.
Right.
And whithersoever thou turnest thyself,
Right.
that the Lord may continue his word which he spake concerning me,
Right.
saying, if thy children take heed to their way,
Right.
to walk before me in
Right.
truth,
Right.
with all their heart,
Right.
and with all their soul,
Right.
there shall not fail thee, said he, a man on the throne of Israel.
That's right. So guess what?
right,
We
right.
keep the commandments. We're going to come back in our rightful order as the rulers of the earth. The kings and gods of the earth. The judges of the earth. So, shalom, brothers and sisters. Peace and blessings to you, brothers and sisters. Check y'all out next time. Kwam Yasha'Allah.
Kwam Yasha'Allah.
Shalom.
Shalom.
That was